talk about some reasons why rich people can easily go poor, some pitfalls that happen. I'm Simone Cason. I am the owner and CEO of Candace Capital Insurance Firm and Candace Capital Holdings, where I teach individuals like yourself how to build wealth, protect their assets, and become a very successful person. So make sure that you hit the word subscribe so that you can know when I'm coming on to drop jewels and give you great information. All right. Number one reason why individuals who are extremely rich end up becoming poor: bad investments. Yes, I think we all knew that one, right? So anytime that you can, you decide that you're going to make this investment, you're seeing it as a wonderful opportunity. Maybe there is an opportunity with someone that you really like, love, and trust. Maybe it just sounds so good that you can't give it up, that you have to join this movement. You got to put your money where your mouth is. Whatever it is, if you make a bad investment, it can totally wipe you out. So when you're looking at investing, I tell everyone to look at it from the standpoint, if you could not invest that amount twice, it's probably not going to be an investment that you need to get into. Meaning that don't throw all of your eggs in one basket. Don't invest more than you're able to lose, and understand your risk tolerance. So another thing about having a bad investment can also be bad timing. If you put your money in an investment and you're looking on a return on investment, and maybe the expectation is 1 year, then if the expectation is 1 year, then you need to be looking at possibly a year or more, right? So pulling out your money at a bad time can always be detrimental to your portfolio or to your investment. So again, making a bad investment, not doing your due diligence, not really understanding how the business model works, or just putting in too much money, more money than you can risk, can totally wipe you out. So don't do that. Poor financial planning. Yes. Poor financial planning, meaning that you don't have a strategic plan for you to be able to get from A to Z. And whatever that is, that can be for retirement, it can be for a new home, it can be for investments, it can be for a host of different things. It can even be for a vacation. But you got to make sure that you have a concrete plan to be able to get you financially from A to Z. And what should that plan include? It should include a budget. It should include savings. It should include a time frame, right? Really, really important. So poor financial planning will always put you in a bad financial situation. The next one would be overspending. And a lot of us have that issue. See, a lot of us are consumers, and being a consumer is not a bad thing. The problem is that a lot of times we spend too much money on depreciating assets. So you do not want to overspend. Remember, if you make $1 million and you spend $1.5 million, you are in the hole for 0.5, for $500,000. So make sure that you're not overspending. You're utilizing a budget and you're staying within your means. As you start to create more income streams and create more ways to build wealth, then you can spend more. But until you make more, you should not be spending more. Now, this one is a doozy, and it's scams. And we all have gotten to situations where there are scams that are out there, right? What I did realize, though, is due diligence is for poor people in most cases. It is not for rich people. Most rich people don't take the time because they usually are getting referred to someone from somebody that they trust, and they figure if you're in the room, then you're supposed to be in the room. But regardless of whatever it is, you can always be taken advantage of. One of the things that we oftentimes see, because we work with a lot of high net worth clients, including professional athletes, and a lot of times they just don't do the due diligence to be able to find out if this person is really on the up and up. So I suggest for you to make sure that you find out that the entity that you're working with is reputable. Make sure that you do all of your due diligence. Now we're living at a time where scams can be easily pulled off. So you want to make sure that you're not getting scammed by telemarketers, people in other countries, or whatever. If it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. The last one we're going to say is lack of financial savvy. So everybody doesn't have a numbers head, a numbers game in their head, right? Everybody's not really good with money, and that's okay. But what you want to do is you want to be able to empower or embody or be able to hire someone who does. And that doesn't have to be expensive anymore nowadays. You can always use an app that will be able to help you track all of your spending. You can always be able to check your banking on a regular basis. And then don't make bad decisions. Now, even the higher ups and the uber rich, they still have to adhere to these principles. It doesn't change because you have a lot of money. What more money does, it costs more responsibility. And I'm Simone Kaysan. I am the owner of Candace Capital Insurance Firm and Candace Capital Holdings. And I want you to hit the word subscribe so that you can know when me and my friends are coming on, so that we can tell you about wealth building strategies, how to protect your assets, and give you keys to success.